Yeah, very exciting game today. Our first ever game in an ACC tournament for our young program, and just really proud of the way we came out and played. Valerie Cagle in the circle, just can't say enough about her. She's a second-year freshman, kind of learning how to pitch in these big games as we go, and I'm very proud of the way she pitched today against a very good hitting Georgia Tech team. Obviously to have 14 Ks is just phenomenal, but give a lot of credit to Georgia Tech for still battling and getting runners in scoring position off Valerie. And when we needed it, we got the plays today. Defensively, I thought we played really well. Had some big hits, 2 huge hits by Cami Pereira. Just can't say enough about her leadership in our program, but just her, ability to, just battle at the plate. We've had her down in the 9-hole for a while and wanted to use her to kind of turn over the lineup. But she's just been seeing the ball so well and hitting it so hard. We decided to move her up to the 6th spot today. And just can't say enough about her, and her 2 big hits were just huge to get us over the hump in that game. Again, very hard-fought game. Replay was used for the first time this year, and they got the calls right, which is the most important thing. And now we kind of turn the page here and get ready for our next ball game tomorrow.
Hey, Coach, Alex Dodd from the Clemson Insider. How much does it help your team at the plate to take pressure off of things when Valerie goes out and has a performance like she did today?
I think it's huge. Valerie, all of our pitchers are going to keep us in the game. And, we faced Georgia Tech's pitcher Nelliman early in the year, and she's definitely a different pitcher right now than she was then. I think she was a little banged up, but she was healthy today. She was keeping us off balance. I think when Valerie's in the circle, our offense has a tendency to relax a little bit and put some good at-bats together. We left some runners on base, but this time of year, it's really about getting those timely hits. And like I said, Cami got 2 of the big timely hits today to help us out.
Hey, Coach, it's David Hood with Tiger Net. We saw that Valerie was crying a little bit there in the dugout if she took that liner. Is she okay?
Yeah, I think she's going to be okay. I know it hit her in the side of the leg, so it didn't hit bone. I think a lot of the emotions of being in that tight situation and have a ball hit off you obviously takes its toll. But Valerie's a tough, competitive kid, and we'll get a report later on and see how she's doing. But I think she's fine.
Hey, Coach, Trevor Gross from CUTigers.com. The decision to intentionally walk their heavy hitter, Awald, in the 6th inning, you put the go-ahead run on second. That was obviously a critical decision, but it paid off for you.
Yeah, sometimes you got to take chances, and that's, a coach showing their best hitter and one of the best hitters in our conference, if you look at her numbers, a respect. And, I would do that all over again because I just felt like the next couple of hitters were not seeing the ball well off Valerie. And, from our earlier series this year, we faced that same situation with Awald at the plate with 2 outs in the 7th inning, and she lined one. About as hard as she could hit a ball off of Cagle right to our shortstop Gilstrap for the final out of the game. So, we talked over there and discussed it a little bit and decided that, hey, let's make their next hitter beat us. Let's not let their best hitter, Trisha Awald, beat us in that situation.
Have you seen that kind of power from Cami this year, and were you surprised to see 2 jump off the bat like they did today?
Not at all. Cami has power. I can remember our first practice hitting BP in our stadium, and she broke the in Clemson on top of the stadium. So she's definitely has power, and when she's swinging it well, that's the results you get. And Cami's just a very versatile hitter. She can beat you with a bunt. She can hit the ball on the ground. But she's got good line drive power and hits for average, and an experienced player who stepped up in a big time moment today.
Coach, Cami also made a big play. The tag at second probably saved you a run there in the 6th. Does that just kind of exemplify this team? We've seen Valerie as the hero so often this season, but it seems like in a lot of other games you've had just numerous other players, whether it be Bingham or Cami today or Marissa or Ansley, just so many players step up in big moments when you needed it.
Yeah, one of our main objectives this year was to play better defense, and Cammie certainly is a big part of our defense up the middle. And she made a diving catch on Allwald, a little sinking line drive earlier in the game too. That was a huge play. But just I mean, it seems like every game somebody makes a huge play defensively for us, and I felt like our right fielder Oda made a great play on the base hit to right and made a great throw, a bang bang play at third. Could have went either way, and obviously, replay showed that she was safe. But we've made that one of our goals this year is to improve defensively, and it starts up the middle with JoJo Gilstrap, Cammie, and Clark, and they've been making plays this year.
Hey, Coach, it's Zach with TigerNet. Cammie announced the other day that she's coming back for her 6th year. How excited are you to get her back and have your leader of the team back?
Oh, it was one of the best days of the year when Cammie came in and said she was going to probably put off medical school, but she had to work out the curriculum with the Clemson faculty to make sure she was still doing the things she needed to do to get acceptance into the medical school program. So she's she had to take a couple weeks off for COVID-related issues, and I think that just kind of told her that maybe another year of playing is really a good thing, because at the end of the day, medical school can wait, but this may be your last opportunity to play softball. But we didn't pressure her at all. That was a decision based on purely Cammie's heart, and I know she wrestled with it for a while, but when she made that decision, I know a lot of people at Clemson softball were happy.
Obviously, you guys play the winner of Virginia Tech and Notre Dame tomorrow. So 2 questions. One, what do you think was the difference between the first time that you guys saw Richard in your series against Virginia Tech earlier this year and the second game? And the second question, what do you think about Notre Dame and their win streak and the way that they've been playing lately?
Yeah, well, Keely Richard's one of the best pitchers in the country, and we were very fortunate to see her early in the year, and we jumped on her early in the first game of that series, and then the next day she came out and really pitched a terrific game against us. So we know we're going to, if Virginia Tech beats Notre Dame, we know that we're going to see an outstanding pitcher and an outstanding team, and we just go play softball. We prepare properly and go out and try to execute against a very good pitcher. Notre Dame, obviously we watched them and scouted them, and they're a very good team, and we know that they have 2 very capable pitchers. They have some speed. They have power in the lineup. There's a reason they swept Virginia Tech during the regular season. They're an outstanding team. Obviously, we didn't get to play them because of COVID issues. But, either way, it's going to be a great ball game. I think you're seeing the best teams in our conference battle it out. And what better way to prepare you for the NCAA tournament?
Time for one more question.
All right. Cammie's going to be up in just a second. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach.